Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. My name is David Norkiewicz. I'm the Director of Vocational Technical Programs here at Shawsheen Valley. This evening, you will be viewing the third of 5 live events that Shawsheen Valley is hosting to showcase its vocational technical programs. Tonight's event will focus on the programs within the Health Services cluster. They include health assisting, dental assisting, cosmetology, and medical assisting. With the cancellation of our community open house due to the COVID-19, we had decided that hosting live events would be the next best thing in offering you a chance to see our programs. We are recording tonight, so this event will be available on our website to view at a later date. As you view this presentation, please feel free to post any questions you may have about our health service program in the Q&A box. This can be done by selecting the question mark icon located at the top right. Simply type in your questions into that box. All questions will be answered at the end of this presentation, but can be submitted anytime during the event. And I ask you to keep your questions to a general statement. I would also like to remind you at this time that the application deadline for the class of 2025 is February 1st. You can apply electronically by visiting the Shawsheen Valley Tech website and selecting the Apply Now link on the admissions page. Information about admissions, including contact information, is also available on this page. So at this time, I'd like to introduce Ms. Patty Noonan, the Department Chair of our Health Services Cluster. Patty?
Thanks, Dave. The Life Science and Cosmetology programs are vibrant shops that allow the graduate to begin work their junior or senior year. These shops offer licenses, certifications, and registrations that save the graduates thousands of dollars in post-secondary education. We will begin with the health assisting shop. Look at the faculty we have, over 75 years of teaching nursing assistants. When years are combined, over 100 years of nursing experience. Nursing assistants assist the nurse. This is a great program to take if you're interested in nursing as a career or any other health career path that involves direct patient care, such as occupational therapist, physical therapist, nurse practitioner. Nurse assistants are employed in a variety of settings. They work in long-term care facilities, skilled nursing facilities, rehabs, hospitals, and assisted living facilities. Recently, nurse assistants have been called on to work in the schools as an adjunct to the nurse's office during this pandemic. So how do you become a nurse assistant? Come to Shawsheen. You will complete the Mass Department of Public Health approved nurse assistant program during your junior year. Benefits of coming to us are you can get a job, receive experience for a career in the health field, and save over $1,000 taking this course for free during your junior shop. Salary, these are national numbers. In the Northeast, we enjoy a greater hourly range for our co-op students. They are making between $14 to $18 an hour, which adds up to $400 to $600 per week before taxes. Most facilities add additional pay to employees working weekends, off shifts, and holidays. Job outlook is amazing. The baby boomer population is aging. In Massachusetts alone, the number of assisted living, independent living facilities has increased, and you are in demand. What do we teach? It's not just a nurse assistant program. We provide a strong foundation to allow you to enter into a full-time position upon graduation or entry into a post-secondary program. Additionally, students learn nutrition, phlebotomy, microbiology, electrocardiography, anatomy, medical math. Related theory is so strong that graduates report having an advantage in college in the prerequisites for nursing. Many report that they tutor their peers. We teach nutrition, anatomy and physiology, disease pathology, and human growth and development. Licenses. Our students receive the OSHA 10-hour healthcare safety credential, the American Heart Association CPR and first aid, the Massachusetts Department of Public Health nurse assistant certification, and Alzheimer's training. Co-op, most important feature. Who doesn't want to get a job? You can earn money, you can build relationships, you can keep your co-op job during college. Our students are learning real life experiences that they will use in their future careers. They're employed at Bear Hill, Blair House, Encompass Healthcare, New England Pediatric Cares, just to name a few. Student engagement. We have state-of-the-art equipment. All of the equipment aligns with industry. We have our CPR mannequins with feedback devices. We have a patient simulator that's worth $65,000. Additionally, we're getting a maternal childbirth simulator. We have a state-of-the-art lecture hall. Our students are engaged. That's why they like Shawsheen. Real life learning. Dental assisting. Instructors have over 40 years of teaching experience. Career paths. Dental assistants provide patient care, take x-rays, keep records, and assist their dentists during procedures. Some of these students go into dental hygiene on graduation, and one of these students was accepted into 6 dental schools. Work environment. Dental assistants work in a variety of dental offices, including general practice, pediatrics, and orthodontists. How do you become a dental assistant? Come to Shawsheen. You receive the theory, clinical practice, and hours needed to register as a dental assistant upon graduation. This saves you thousands of dollars in post-secondary education. Our graduates have been accepted at Boston University, Regis College, Middlesex, University of New England, just to name a few. Salary. These dental assistants in co-op are making between $13 to $15 an hour. Almost every student is on co-op right now. There's only one waiting for a job. When they take the full-time job upon graduation, they can earn $20 to $35 an hour, depending on the specialty. Job outlook, high demand. Drive down the road. Look at all the dental offices. Every one of those dental offices needs an assistant. So very high demand, again, due to the baby boomer population. So students at Shawsheen, they will be educated to become formally trained, competent dental assistants. Walk in there. The 9th grade exploratory is fun. Students learn to make mouth guards, make impressions of the teeth, and learn how to polish teeth. Students also learn sterilization, chairside procedures, and radiography. Related theory enhances the shop experience. Students learn the theory behind their shop activities. Licenses and certifications. They also own their OSHA 10-hour healthcare safety credential, CPR, and first aid. They earn their Danby infection control and radiation health and safety, but most important, 85% of these graduates register as a dental assistant immediately upon graduation and can work during college. Co-op, amazing co-op program we have at Shawsheen. Again, only one senior student is waiting for employment. They have 99% of their students go on to college to do hygiene, and they, again, are accepted into a lot of colleges locally, and one has just been accepted to dental school. Student engagement, the equipment is amazing. It's industry standard. Last year, they put in a $15,000 Study Center. When I asked the students what they liked best, they answered their hands-on activities. On to cosmetology. Cosmetology, the teachers bring over 45 years of teaching and over 65 years of experience working beyond the chair. Students are trained in hair, skin, and nails. They can work as a hairstylist or a colorist, nail technician, salon owner, makeup artist. Their work environment is amazing. They can work in salons, spas, hotels and resorts, nail salons, and they can have another job and work part-time as a cosmetologist. How do you become a cosmetologist? Come to Shawsheen. If you want to be a cosmetologist, you will have the 1,000 hours needed to become licensed prior to graduation. Again, saving thousands of dollars in post-secondary education. Salary. In the Northeast, salaries vary according to demographics. Typically, a stylist makes over $40,000 annually. Several graduates own their own shops, therefore increasing their annual pay. Job outlook? Amazing. One instructor states she has never met an unemployed stylist. Additionally, some stylists work part-time to earn additional income when they're working another job. Students at Shawsheen, they are skilled in a variety of areas, including hair, skin, and nails. Walk into cosmetology. The 9th grade exploratory students are enjoying facials, manicures, and hair styling. The 10th grade students are cutting hair and styling. The 11th grade are perming and coloring. And the 12th graders have actual clients come in for hair appointments. It's a working salon. Related theory complements the shop experience. Students learn the theory beyond all the skills. Licensing and certification. These students, 100% of these students in the last 10 years have been licensed. That is an amazing savings. I hear cosmetology schools about $20,000 for these 1,000-hour program you get for free if you come to Shawsheen. Co-op placement, we have 7 seniors that are licensed, which is an amazing feat this year due to COVID and being remote last year during their junior year. So we have 7 licensed students right now who are working on co-op. Upon graduation, most of these students will stay in their co-op job, or they'll work towards a business management degree in college so that they can own their own salon. Student engagement, again, it is hands-on learning. You walk into cosmetology, you feel like you're in a salon. New stations down there, it's a beautiful work area. Students are always engaged. Medical assisting. The instructors bring years of experience as nurses, respiratory therapists, EMTs, and one is a medical assistant. Career paths. Medical assistants enjoy employment in all outpatient settings. They work in doctor's offices, clinics, at the hospital, and the eye doctors. They draw your blood and they do your EKGs. Career paths. I asked the seniors about their career paths. Areas of interest include biology, nursing, surgeon, physicians, radiologists, physical therapists, scientists, vet, and marine biology. They've been accepted to Fitchburg State, Johnson & Wales, Salem State, Riviera, UMass Lowell, Plymouth State, and Middlesex. How to become a medical assistant? Come to Shawsheen. Our program is approved by the American Medical Technologists Agency. Students complete the theory and 160 hours of externship at Leahy Burlington. Every senior can take their AMT exam upon graduation. Salary in the Northeast, medical assistants employed through hospitals and doctor's offices can make $18 to $20 an hour. Job outlook, look at this. Overall employment is projected to grow 19% from 2019 to 2029. And all you have to do is go through our program. Students at Shawsheen will learn electrocardiography, phlebotomy, medical administration, basic lab techniques like testing blood for cholesterol, hemoglobin, hematocrit, and hemoglobin A1Cs. They also learn urinalysis, microscopic examination of blood and urine. Related theory enhances the student's overall understanding of anatomy and physiology, disease pathology, and intro to psychology. These courses provide a solid foundation for success in post-secondary education. Licensing, they get their OSHA 10-hour healthcare credential. They get certified in first aid and CPR, and the biggest benefit is they get certified as a medical assistant upon graduation. Co-op, students can co-op at a wide variety of jobs. They work as a traditional medical assistant in pediatrics or doctor's offices. They work in vets' offices. They work for eye doctors, and some enjoy employment assisting patients in a rehab setting. So many opportunities for medical assistants. Student engagement, I love this slide. Students were asked what they want you to know. Their response, we love the teachers and the hands-on approach to learning.
I get 5 more minutes. Patty, thank you so much for your detailed presentation. You provided relevant information about all the programs and did a wonderful job in doing so. At this time, I would like to have my administrative assistant, Helen Hayes, present the questions that have been submitted throughout this event. Myself, Patty Noonan, and Andy Pigeon will provide some follow-up on the questions. Helen?
Thank you, Dave. I want to start off by thanking everyone for joining us tonight and for asking a question. The first question I received is about admissions. My child applied to Shawsheen and I was wondering when we would find out if they got accepted.
Thank you, Helen. This is Andy Pigeon. I can take that question. We're accepting all of our applications. You can apply through our website. It's an online application. And although you have some amazing schools in your communities, you might as well take a shot, fill out an application, and keep your doors open. Students will be finding out in early April of their acceptance into Shawsheen. And like we always say, give this place a shot. It's an amazing opportunity. You get to meet some new friends, some new people, and as Ms. Noonan said it's a hands-on environment that's exceptional for your kids to learn.
Great, thank you. I have one about co-op. When are students allowed to go out on co-op?
I'll take this one, guys. Co-op, that's a great question. We here at Shawsheen allow the juniors the beginning of fourth quarter to go out on co-op. As long as the student is in good standing with their attendance, obviously, and their tardies, can't have any of those, and maintains an 80% average in his junior year throughout academics and his vocational. And before we allow anybody to leave Shawsheen, they must have obtained the OSHA safety or some type of safety credential within their program. And then usually to follow up, if that student gets out their junior during the spring, we find that they work usually right through the summer and into their senior year. And we found over the years that works out fabulous.
Thank you, Dave. I have one for Patty Noonan. What is the difference between health assisting and medical assisting?
Thanks, Helen. That's the most commonly asked question. Nurse assistants work under the guidance of the nurse, and they provide direct patient care. Medical assistants work under the direction of the physician and usually work in outpatient offices like clinics and doctor's office and eye doctors.
Oh, great. Great answer. I'm interested in the Cosmo program and want to know what licenses students receive participating in Shawsheen's program.
I guess I can take that one.
Thank you, Dave.
Here at Shawsheen, we give all the students the knowledge, the resources, and the opportunities to obtain our safety credentials, and that goes throughout all our programs. So as far as the credentials, let me talk a little bit about that with the Cosmo program. And we also offer the Barbicide Infection Control Certification, which is fairly new to that program. So we give the students the opportunities to get these certs. Now, as far as the licensing, Ms. Noonan had mentioned this, and I got to reiterate because it's such a powerful device and an opportunity for the students that go through that program as far as getting their 1,000 hours to sit for the State Board Cosmetology exam. And what that really means is you're saving $20,000. If you go online and look at your Catherine Hines and your Blaine's, all those institutions, those academies, they're charging over $20,000. And here at Shawsheen, you're able to get that basically for free. And we give you the hours and all the resources needed to sit and be proficient in taking that test, which is unheard of with the percentage that Ms. Noonan had brought up on the students that actually obtain that license before they graduate, which means they can start to work immediately in a salon, making big money right out of high school. And that's probably one of the biggest benefits of coming to Shawsheen and going into the cosmetology program is leaving with a state license before you graduate. It's outstanding.
Thank you. I have another admissions questions. We received one. It says, my son applied and had his interview. Is there anything else that we need to do?
Thanks, Helen. That's a great question. No. If your child has had their interview, there is nothing else that they need to do. Shawsheen will contact the middle schools to request everything that's needed to process your child's application. And we kind of take it from here. So you just have to stand by the mailbox, wait for that mailman to drop that acceptance letter off, and get excited to join us here in the fall at Shawsheen.
Great, thank you. I have one last question. It's about money. It says, can you discuss how much money students can expect to make working in the health field?
Patty, you want to take that one?
Sure, I'll take that one.
Alrighty.
So entry-level positions pay between in nursing assistant and medical assistant, anywhere between $13 to $20 an hour. Most of our students go to post-secondary programs. So most of our students, especially in the health assistant cluster, go to nursing school. They graduate in 4 years. These students are graduating in 4 years. These students are passing NCLEX on their initial attempt, and then their salary goes up to about $60,000 to $65,000 a year. Additionally, they can work at their co-op job during college. So they're working, they're making the money. Again, in medical assistant, some of them are going to nursing, some of them are going to physical therapy, occupational therapy, or they're staying as a medical assistant. That earning potential, because they're in the health field, is very high. So students can make a lot of money if they come through these health programs. Dental assistants, Ms. Carduce was telling me today, one of their graduates in a dental assistant office is making $35 an hour. That translates to like $70,000 a year. So our students do very well.
Thank you, Patty. I don't have any other questions.
Well, at this time then, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us tonight. And I look forward to having everybody back on January 14th, next Thursday, when we host our next Vocational Technical virtual event. Hope to see everybody then, and have a great night. Good night.